have to do a toast again.
Okay.
Sorry to
Awesome.
Okay.
Sorry. Didn't know.
We need Nan back.
I know.
Nan
We have a stutter start here with
Sorry.
Nan.
That's all right. We can edit that.
Okay, well, we don't edit, man, you know.
Just roll.
We don't edit. We're not 60 Minutes. We don't edit. Okay, welcome to the Sweet 16 episode of Dinner with Dan. This is Sunday, December 14th, 2025. I'm your host, Dan Gehres, and as usual, we're coming from Dayton's historic Five Oaks neighborhood, where our trees and our beloved brick streets are covered with snow.
Nice.
We got like 4 inches of snow yesterday, and the temperature dipped to 2 above overnight, and only a high of 12 today, and it's going to be cold again tonight. But then by Thursday, it'll be in the 50s, so what climate change? Who knows?
What climate
True.
change?
Tonight at the table, we have dinner regulars Kate Evans and Sam Braun and Eddie Harris.
Clap, 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 hooray.
Paul Duncan Robinson is back home in Maine for a visit with his parents, who rescued him after he completed his epic 2,190-mile hike of the Appalachian Trail. And Nan Whaley had a prior commitment, so I'll give them both authorized leave. But joining us tonight is my...
Well, what happens if it's
I
unauthorized?
know.
AWOL.
Well, then, you know, we're going to find out.
Well, this is
There
the
you go.
perfect
Do
movie
we-
to talk about
is there
consequences.
flogging?
Well, we'll find out.
Okay.
And so, anyhow, we have a special guest join us tonight, my oldest son, Franklin Gehres,
Hello, everyone.
or should I say Judge Franklin Gehres.
At ease, sailor.
Walk the plank, Frank.
Here we are.
Frank replaced me as judge on the Dayton Municipal Court. And once we begin our discussion of the Oscar winner this episode, you will quickly learn why we wanted Frank so much to join us at the table tonight. So, Kate, since you're the primary chef tonight, what are we having for dinner?
Okay, so we are having huli chicken, which is a marinated chicken. I think like a Hawaiian recipe. So it's got like soy sauce and pineapple juice and a bunch of stuff. There's like little chicken tenders and chicken thighs in there. So then there's grilled or roasted vegetables. It's got ginger and soy sauce on the vegetables, and then the rice. It's a little sticky because it's cooked with pineapple juice, and
The rice is sticky?
yeah, because it was cooked with pineapple juice and
Hand me
there's
some
lime
sticky
juice
rice,
in there.
please.
It's good.
And
Delicious.
we've got some fresh pineapple, some limes, and we've got dessert coming up later.
Fresh pineapple and limes, okay.
So there you go.
And Sam, what did you bring us?
Taste of the Islands.
I have made Mai Tais. Looked up the ingredients and the process. And there's different versions. This one we have rum, lime juice, orange curacao, and orgeat syrup
Okay.
shaken together. And then we've garnished it with some cherries, and Frank's added some
Orange?
lime, pineapple, and oranges.
Yeah.
It's
And
pretty
some
good.
umbrellas.
Yeah.
And
some
some
little
pretty
paper
umbrellas.
Very festive.
Okay, so while we eat, I'm going to pass it around the table. Sam, what have you done this past week?
Well, I was happy to get back to playing tennis.
Whoa.
It's a little cold to be playing tennis.
Well, it'd be some feat if it was outdoors. But timing was a little off, but I was really happy to get back on the court. They actually closed where I played indoor last year, 5 seasons. So I'm over to KTC.
What's the extra season at 5 seasons?
Indian summer. I don't know.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
that's
I
good.
don't
would've
know.
ordered
There's
that.
too many seasons. They closed it.
Oh, that's
Was
unfortunate.
that out in Beaver Creek?
I think it was technically Sugar Creek Township,
Okay.
just across the county line.
So it's closed?
Yeah, it's closed.
Bummer.
So the courts were like packed at KTC because all the people from 5 seasons went over there. It's only about a mile away.
Hey, Sam, can you hand me some of that fresh cut pineapple?
Yeah, absolutely.
I like the chicken, Kate. The chicken's delicious.
Oh,
good.
man, it's really good.
It
Good.
is.
Thank you.
Anything else, Sam?
I got really good dinner last night at the Pine Club.
Oh, you made it?
We
Nice.
made it. We drove. We braved the weather. There wasn't hardly anybody out.
Yeah.
So made it to the Pine Club.
Was the
Did they
restaurant?
make you stand outside and wait in line for an hour and a half?
There was no one in there. And you'll never see it so empty.
No kidding.
Yeah.
It's a good idea. On a
Yeah.
snowy
Worked,
night.
that worked out pretty
Even with
well.
it being a home UD game.
Even with it being a home UD game. Yeah.
Well, that may have helped, actually. There were.
They told us they were actually packed before the game.
I believe
Yeah.
that. But they honored Obi Toppin, and
Oh,
they
yeah.
showed lines like wrapped around the arena
Oh, yeah.
of people wanting to meet him because they handed out a poster to the
And he
first.
autographed
yeah.
like all night long.
Oh, that's good.
Well, sometime when we have more time, I will tell everybody on this podcast how I feel about the Pine Club. But we're not going to go there tonight.
You
So
may have,
anyhow.
listeners, you may have already picked up on a tone. So get ready for that story.
The only thing I can say is if you heard I died eating at the Pine Club, it was murder.
Oh, jeez.
Kidnapping.
Kidnapping and murder. So, Kate, what have you done this week other than prepare this magnificent
Feast.
Polynesian feast?
Well, I was actually supposed to go to dinner last night with my family. One of the breweries downtown was doing this like special beer dinner, and I'd bought tickets ahead of time. I got an email yesterday morning saying they were canceling it. So that was kind of a bummer, but I don't know. I recovered from a cold. I missed everyone last week.
Yeah, you weren't here last week. You had a bad cold.
Yeah, I feel really good now in comparison. Last Sunday I was coughing up a storm, and I didn't think that would go very well on the podcast. So,
Just cold?
yeah, well, more of
cold?
a head cold.
Yeah.
So I'm over that. Just kind of every day felt better. Went to work, did some Christmas shopping. That's been my week.
Cool.
Nothing I think very exciting really.
Eddie?
We went to get that Christmas tree, and it's been a pain since. So I guess Mom's right. No more big Christmas trees.
No, it's not the size; it's the type of tree. I mean, you have to get in water quickly.
It was in water immediately.
Yeah, we brought it right home and put it in water.
Did you get a fresh cut?
Yep.
Yeah.
They always talk about fresh cut. I don't know what it does, but I assume it helps.
I think
Yeah.
it just opens everything.
Yeah.
Well, it makes sure the sap isn't built up.
We got
At
a
the bottom of the.
we got a
can.
blue
Ah.
spruce. We've never had a blue spruce before.
It's pretty. The tree in the back is a blue
And
spruce.
it was a fresh cut, and it was in water within an hour of the fresh cut.
And it's drying out too fast for
It's,
it.
it's not like taking water. It's
not
losing
taking water.
needles.
You should go see Farmer Brown and tell him.
Yeah, I think we might be heading back up that way.
Well,
now
Marty is supposed to come over, and we're going to chop off another foot from the bottom to see if that helps.
Who's going to come over?
Marty.
Oh, okay.
We can't let Joe Whaley listen to this podcast now. He's gonna freak out.
Why is that?
Because he's always he would never let Nan get a real tree because he was certain it was gonna dry out and cause a fire.
Well,
If he listens to this, he'll be down here twice a day putting water under the tree.
Monitoring if you need to go out.
Yeah, we'll have to tell him he can't listen to this section of the podcast.
oh, he can listen to it. He'll give us some advice.
I know. Maybe he knows.
Get a plastic
Get a
tree.
fake trees,
not-
the advice.
They're reusable, not fake. I like real trees. The smell.
Oh, yeah.
It's bringing something alive inside the house.
I do too.
They're
I'm a
gonna,
big fan.
but because you cut them down, they're not gonna drink water for long. A couple weeks at the most.
But it hasn't taken water at all. So
I had a similar experience last year with my tree.
Did you take it back?
I didn't.
Is it
I
appropriate?
kind of limped through.
Yeah.
It took enough that it stayed well enough, but I had to take it down pretty quickly after
Yeah.
New Year.
Here's a question: is it appropriate to return a Christmas tree?
That's a great question. I don't know. I've never actually done it.
Well,
What does Farmer Brown say?
He probably stands by his trees.
Well, I'm sure it does.
So
this happened to us probably 30 years ago,
Wow.
and went back out, and Mike said, "You I'm sorry, blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna take care of it. He went and got it like the most expensive tree on the lot. And that was just like, I mean, I've been buying trees off of them since 1984.
Yeah.
So I have no doubt that
Yeah, I mean,
if we have a problem, we don't have a problem.
yeah.
But interestingly enough, you mentioned that about taking a Christmas tree back.
Mm-hmm.
There's an attorney in town who shall remain nameless,
Nameless.
who,
I like these stories.
believe it or not, tried to return a Christmas tree. When Kroger's used to sell Christmas trees,
Oh.
he tried to return a Christmas tree the day after Christmas
Oh my.
by saying his wife had purchased it by mistake
Oh no.
and they hadn't used it.
What a cheapskate.
But when the general manager saw that they didn't get all the tinsel out,
Ha ha ha!
and one of my employees witnessed the whole thing at a Kroger's one day.
Oh my
this
gosh.
day after Christmas, as this attorney who shall not be named publicly was adamant that they had not used the tree and it was bought by mistake and blah blah blah
That's
blah blah.
crazy.
And Kroger's said we ain't taking this tree back. So anyhow,
I like that. Bought a
and then
tree on
the
accident.
other thing Eddie and I did,
A whole tree.
Whoops.
it used to be when we would come back from Farmer Brown's, we'd always stop at UDF
Oh yeah.
and get peppermint ice cream or other ice cream. So my son Edmund, God love him, decided we're going to start a new tradition after we come back.
Oh yeah.
We're going to go to White Castle.
Oh,
No,
Oh.
Dad.
you know it's crazy you said that. We stopped at White Castle too.
Oh, you did on the way back?
I said we're stopping at Honey Baked Ham so I can get you a ham bone.
Yeah,
And
we
that's
did
what
that.
we did. Then I gave you the option between White Castle and Honey Baked Ham.
Go to both.
And we stopped at both.
Yeah, that's on the way.
Well,
So
It is.
I don't know about Eddie, but I was good
yeah,
until
it was fine.
3 o'clock that night.
No.
And I was also good until 5:30 the following morning. So anyhow, I'm sure that next year I may have forgot that. But you guys stopped at White Castle too, Frank,
Yeah.
on the way back?
Carl had never been there, so we went. We got a fish sandwich, which she enjoyed. She
Yeah,
thought it
the
was
fish
great.
sandwiches are good.
Yeah, the fish is high quality. She didn't really care for the sliders so much because there was so much bread to meat. The bread to meat ratio was all out of
And
whack.
the grease
A lot of
ratio is
bread,
very
yeah.
high.
A lot of bread.
It's all about the onions, though.
The onions are good.
Put so many onions on.
Oh, yeah.
I like the onions. She commented on that too. She said it smells like you're living in an onion ring.
No. Well, and I believe
Joaquin ate some.
that that's the only
Nice.
White Castle in Montgomery County.
I think you're right. Edmund, verify that?
Mm-hmm.
Which is interesting because on the way to Dayton Airport, if you go up Peters Pike, is it Peters Pike? Yeah. You run into this
Oh, yeah.
massive White Castle
Like distribution hub. right?
manufacturing
I like distribution.
where they make almost.
They're actually making stuff there.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Like a million
yeah.
a day.
It's a making and a distribution.
Yeah. They make almost a
Wow.
million frozen sliders there a day. Which you think about that, and that goes all over the country.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
In the county where they do that, there's only one location, and it's up on Salem Avenue.
There you go.
So anyhow, then today, Eddie has been diligently decorating the outside of the house, even
It
though
looks
it's
beautiful.
very cold.
Not done yet.
Well, it looks great so far.
We got some roping and some swags and a wreath when we were at Farmer Brown's, and Eddie's been in here realizing that when those little miniature lights go out, you might as
Can't
well
replace.
just,
Yeah.
might as well just take them to the recycling center.
I
'Cause
know.
Oh, yeah.
it's a fool there and to try to fix
You,
them.
you could get lucky and change a fuse here and there,
Yeah.
maybe a bulb, bring them back to life. But long term, no,
Oh, yeah.
not worth it.
I think I saw one time that retirement centers used to, that was things for guys to do, the old guys at
Oh,
retirement
fix
centers.
Christmas lights?
Yeah,
Oh,
they'd sit there all day long and
That
talk
sounds
and fix
a
it.
good idea if you're handy. And
Sounds cool.
That's not a bad job.
Well, something to look forward to when you retire, Frank.
There we go.
And Franklin, what did you do this week?
What did I do this week? Had work, went to work. Had lunch with some friends.
That's everything.
It was that this week? Joaquin's Christmas play was this week.
The what?
His Christmas play?
Okay.
And what was his part?
They were reindeer.
Nice.
They had a little reindeer headgear.
How cute.
They made with cardboard and put, googly eyes on them.
So cute.
But he didn't make it through. We went to the stage. He was tired already. By the time we got there, their performance.
All the rehearsals.
His portion of the he needs the sauce. Yeah, his portion of the performance wasn't until 6:45, which isn't that late because it started at 6:30. But for him, that's late. It's close to his bedtime.
He's like, I just can't.
I can't take it. I can't. So after about 7 minutes, after the nursery rooms were done, he kept saying, "I gotta get out of here. Get me out of this place." And he wanted to ride the elevator because he saw there was an elevator. It was in Sinclair Building 12.
Yeah,
It was in one of
the
the
one there.
the outside one. And he saw the elevator as we were walking in, and he really wanted to ride the elevator. And then by the time his class came up, we got him on the stage. He fiddled with his finger for a little bit and looked up, and I think he realized all the people were there and being tired, and then he melted down and walked out the stage.
Overwhelming.
Yeah. And then we rode the elevator for 5 minutes. So all in all, it was a good holiday play. That would have been the highlight of the week.
Yeah. Well, that sounds like a lot of fun.
It does.
The first one I've gone to as a father, so that was neat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And you didn't have to stay that long.
No. Yeah. Before intermission.
They might have worked out the best.
Where we made it at intermission.
And you have many more to look forward to.
Yeah.
Because not only will Joaquin be doing it, but baby Freddie will be doing it.
Fritz, little
Oh,
Fritz.
Oh, and plus you came over Friday night and made dinner.
Oh yeah, we made dinner Friday night.
Oh,
Made dinner
nice.
for us Friday night.
What'd you have?
Hamburger helper, homemade.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was delicious.
Nice.
And then yesterday, I enjoyed the snow.
And you went to the Christmas market.
Carla did. I did not make it. I
Oh,
stayed at home with the baby. She went with her friend Chelsea. They dropped off gifts to. They were Secret Santas to families.
Nice.
The PD's office.
Yeah.
So she dropped off the gifts and took Chelsea to the Christmas market at the Liederkranz-Turner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to get over there and I just never made it.
She brought home some roasted nuts. I love those roasted
Oh.
nuts.
Yeah. Those are great.
It's good festival food. Now, what about you, Dad? What did you do? this
Yeah.
week?
Well, I hung around at the house. Went to Legacy with my guys on Friday. And then Saturday morning, I had to go to a funeral for a very dear lady, Joyce Landon, who made it to 97 years of age. She's the mother of the guy who was best man at my wedding, Dave Landon, that I went to college with at Manchester and law school with, practiced law with. He's the best man at my wedding. I was in his wedding, so was at her services, and it was really nice. 97 years. That's a good long life, and it's kind of weird, when you look at life, you think, oh well, 97. I'm like, when did I first meet her? Well, I first met her in 1971.
Wow.
So I knew her since 1971,
Mm-hmm.
and when you start thinking, I've known her for over 50 years, and it's somebody's mother.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Incredible.
But anyhow, it was a nice send off for her. But when I got there, it was south of town at Westbrook, south of town. The roads were fine, and the
Yeah.
service was an hour and a half. And when they opened the doors, I looked out, and Dennis Lieberman was with me. Dennis and I, we all went to law school with Dave and lived with him and
Oh yeah.
practiced law with him, and he was helping me with my walker. I'm like, oh, Dennis, you got to get me out of here.
Oh yeah. When
Yeah.
it started pretty quick, and
So I want to make
Yeah.
a comment that I'm sure that people that may be from the south suburbs are going to take great umbrage with. But I'm out there. It's at West Brock, which is like Bigger and Hewitt. You know, I don't know if that's Washington Township or Centerville, but it's like a little bit after 1 o'clock, and so it hadn't been snowing all that long, but the streets were definitely snow covered. And I thought, okay, Bigger's a main highway; it's going to be okay. And Far Hills is really a main highway; it's going to be okay. I want to tell you what, it was white knuckle. I was going like 20 miles an hour. It just got worse and worse and worse. Nothing was, you know. But then, surprisingly,
Dayton.
when I get to the city of Dayton,
These guys.
which had pre-treated its roads,
Yeah.
the roads were just wet. And I don't know if that was the cheapness of the Washington Township Kettering Street Department or whatever. I'm sure I'll find out. Somebody's going to fact check me on it.
Bless me.
But there was a major difference, and the snow was the same on the on the sidewalks and on the houses and on the trees. But man, that Far Hills was treacherous.
Well,
And I got home, and I've been here ever since then. So anyhow, I hope to go out tomorrow, but we're gonna see how the back deck is when I try to go out tomorrow.
Well, you didn't miss much today. It is freezing out there.
very
yeah.
cool.
And I found out my dear next door neighbor, Chuck Zabo, who has moved downtown. He's like, I'm a lifelong Bears fan. He's a lifelong Browns fan. And I just texted him something. It had nothing to do with the game. And he just texted me back a couple hours ago. Well, I'm leaving Soldier Field where I just saw the Bears kill my Browns.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, boy.
So he went up there
Oh, it's
and
probably
froze.
cold, yeah.
Oh, man.
freezing.
He went up there and froze at Soldier Field.
Ooh, ouch.
My aunt Linda lives up in Evanston, just north of Chicago, and she said she was out briefly today, and it was like instant frozen, everything. So.
Yeah. Before we move on from the roads, I was the finance director at Washington Township for 3 years.
You got inside information on the road treatments?
Inside.
Well, I'm surprised because normally they have plenty of money and they normally do a good job. I don't know what happened because I was out midday today and Mad River Road was in really bad shape. And Washington Township was far worse
Has it been
than anywhere
blowing?
else in the area. Oakwood, Kettering,
No
Dayton,
blowing.
all pretty good.
Yeah.
So I don't know what happened.
Well, I was mighty glad when I got out of there and got into Dayton.
Yeah.
Well, this food has been great.
Good. Does it put
been
you in the
wonderful.
island?
Okay.
The island spirit.
Block out the...
So that is a
Need
great.
some ukulele music.
I know.
We'll be there.
I didn't even
know.
think about ukulele music. So that's going to be our good segue
Okay.
Segue.
into our
I see you have notes. I'm in trouble
bucket
here.
list of watching all the best pictures, Oscar-winning best pictures. And apparently, this year, 1935, is when the Oscar finally got the name Oscar. And there's like 3 different versions about how it got the name Oscar, but everybody agrees that this time Oscar stuck.
I wonder what they referred to the award as before the Oscar.
The award.
Just the award.
The award. So today we've all watched
What the award this year?
MGM's Mutiny on the Bounty, 1935 Oscar for Best Picture. A couple things before we talk about it. This is the only time in Oscar history that 3 stars from the same film were nominated for Best Actor, which I found interesting. Are we recording?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Clark Gable, who was first.
Oh, it's the on-air sign. I'm sorry, Dan.
Yeah, it was our on-air sign.
Clark Gable, who is plays First Officer Fletcher Christian, Charles Lawton, who plays Captain Bligh, and Franchot Tone is Midshipman Baum.
Tone.
So I thought that
Ryan.
was interesting.
Yeah.
That it's the only time in Oscar history. Now, neither one of the three won Best Actor that year, but they were nominated for it.
All three of them?
And then, yeah, it's the only time in Oscar history from the same movie.
Oh, you just said that.
Yeah, 3 were nominated for Best Actor.
Not good
Like,
podcast. First podcast, everyone.
Like From Here to Eternity, you know, they nominated Frank Sinatra, even though he should have been nominated for Best Actor, but they thought he wouldn't get it for Best Actor, so they put him in for Best Supporting Actor.
Did he win? Best
Yeah, for
supporting?
Best
Yeah,
Supporting
yeah.
Actor. Yeah. So that was
And
controversial.
we'll be watching that at some point, right?
Yeah,
That was-
like-
that was the Best Picture.
It'll be
winner.
like 3 years from now.
Yeah, well, we'll get there.
It's right around the corner.
Yeah, it's like mid-50s, so we got a way to go.
Yeah, like maybe summer.
Yeah, it could be summer.
Oh, it's mid-50s.
This movie was directed by Frank Lloyd. Does that name ring a bell?
Yeah.
Kate, why does that name ring a bell? This is a test. You get 3 points if you get it right.
You go first, Kate.
You go to the brig if you don't get it.
Oh, well then I'm heading to the brig.
Kate's in the brig. Everybody's in the brig.
Everybody.
Did
Frank?
Did you want to have a stab at it?
Was he the All Quiet on the Western Front guy?
Close.
Ooh, good. I was going to say an architect, so I think it was way closer. He
Edmund is the
did
closest.
the Jazz Man.
Eddie's a lot closer.
Wings.
Keep going the other way.
Wizard of Oz.
Oh, he did one of our previous movies.
He actually got the Oscar for Best Director of Cavalcade, who is the movie
Okay.
that only I liked.
Yeah.
And
That's
that
correct.
I put the challenge on everybody when they're 72 are going to watch it over and realize I'm right.
Yeah.
But he
okay.
did win the Oscar
Okay.
for directing Cavalcade, and he was the director of this.
Gotcha.
Okay, so this is like many great movies. It's based on a book, Mutiny on the Bounty.
The book is Mutiny on the Bounty?
There
Yes.
is, when I was a kid, I read the Mutiny on the Bounty trilogy.
It's a trilogy.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Star Wars.
Okay.
There's the Mutiny on the Bounty, and then there's Bligh's Voyage after they threw him off the boat.
And
And
Bread Islands.
Yeah. And then there's the mutineers going to Pitcairn Island. So,
Okay.
yeah. So anyhow,
Well, if this movie were made today, those sequels would be in the works already.
Oh, yes.
oh yeah. So anyhow, it starts in 1787 with the Bounty sailing from Portsmouth to Tahiti to get breadfruit.
Yeah.
That was their mission.
Yeah.
They have it starts with a press gang
Yeah.
going through
That
bars.
was
It's a good
something,
way to
wasn't
get
it?
employees.
Ooh. Ooh.
Loyal workers.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. If they ever think that worked. Oh,
Well,
Well, they did it.
This whole
They did.
movie is a testament to why that sort of attitude toward getting employees and treating them that way
Yeah.
maybe doesn't work so well.
oh that's what it was about.
Well, and you know that was one of the things that led to the War of 1812, was that they were stopping our ships and making our sailors
right.
go into the British Navy.
That's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Sun never sets.
So anyhow, I personally like the movie. I read the book. Sam, do you want to start?
We go from scene one to our final takes on the movie.
Oh no,
Whatever you want to talk about.
Yeah,
Whatever.
whatever.
Ooh, anything you want to
Wherever you want to go with it. Maybe
Very cool.
your impressions and then.
I liked the Tahiti part. I'm sorry, Sam. My dad asked you.
well, and
Go ahead.
just so you know,
You can go.
since you're new,
Yeah, what are the
these
rules?
movies have been out for almost 100 years, so we don't care about spoiler alerts.
Okay.
Oh
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. No,
You-
we
if
don't
you
need
haven't seen
secrets.
if you haven't seen this movie, or it's 2 remakes.
1789. How
That's right.
old? How long ago was that?
But now people know to watch
Yeah.
the movie before they
Right.
listen to the podcast.
Sam, what was your
If they're
favorite
worried
part?
about
Is that what you
spoilers.
asked? What did you like? Your general impressions? Anything you want to talk about?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so I could start. Clark Gable, just something about his look and his mannerisms and confidence remind me a ton of George Clooney.
Oh yeah.
I really thought that. It was for parts of it. I mean, I thought I was looking at George Clooney. I don't know.
Carla watched a little.
Just
of
the way he
movie with
plays
me.
it.
She said the same exact thing.
Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Both kings of Hollywood.
Yeah, for sure.
I always think of Clooney as kind of, he's like
Batman.
a modern day guy that's like those old classic.
Yeah.
You know, he kind of has that old Hollywood, you know, just effortlessly cool and handsome and, you Gable and
playing good-looking characters who are also, very fair.
Yeah.
Very, very, I don't know if heroic, but
Leading man for sure.
Yeah.
When did that become a thing? Have you already seen that in your earlier films?
What's that?
Like a one individual leading man was the star of the movie.
Yeah, that's how they made him.
That's how they always
that's
made
how
him,
most
right?
of them were. Yeah.
Actually, Grand Hotel
Yeah. That broke
is
that
like
mold a
that
little
broke the mold.
Because it didn't have a strong lead.
No, because they had like
Like
4 top shelf
everybody,
actors.
yeah.
Oh,
They used to have like one good actor and maybe one good actress. Well, this one they had 2 great female actresses, 3 great male actors.
ensemble.
Yes,
Yeah.
an ensemble.
I mean, I think a big takeaway for me is how much the movie is really making the case for a more collaborative, softer kind of leadership versus the, versus where you have a lot of the traditional kind of alpha male, top down, giving orders. I don't want to listen to anybody.
Yeah.
Nobody can question me. Kind of. I thought that was really one of the biggest points in it.
Oh, yeah.
Which it'll be interesting. We're not going to watch Patton, but that's a completely opposite take on leading men to battle.
Yeah.
Well, and I try to not get bogged down in current political things, but we're going through that now. With
I mean, maybe Pete Hegseth needs to watch this movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you follow an illegal order?
There was only one way to take. He was a lieutenant, right? Lieutenant Bligh. They never called him captain, so I think he's just a lieutenant.
Well, he's captain of the ship.
He's captain of the ship.
Yeah, but I don't think that makes him a captain, though.
Makes him captain of the ship.
Yeah, but I still don't think he's a captain. Well, anyway, I think he's a lieutenant. But there is only one way to take that character. I mean, he was awful. Everything he did was awful.
Everything he did.
He was murdering his own people.
Murdering his people.
He
Stealing.
flogged a dead man.
Yeah,
Flogged a dead man.
stealing from his people,
Stole cheese from his people.
Yeah.
And flogged people.
Pearls.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so what's interesting about that is the guys who mutinied, they never come back to England, right?
Right.
So they don't really get to tell the story.
Right.
Right.
But yet the story is told from their perspective and really makes Bligh look bad. And maybe that's just who he was. Maybe that's right, or maybe they're taking a certain viewpoint. Because he was assuredly not the only ship captain to behave that way and to flog his men as a means of motivation and management.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know he went on to continue to be a captain, and he was, I think, commanding a ship at the Battle of Trafalgar under Nelson.
Yeah.
Probably was.
Yeah.
Now, I forgot to, when I was doing the segue, I forgot to tell why we definitely wanted Frank here. And Frank, you can be at table regular anytime you want to.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for
But
the invite.
for those who don't know,
Yeah.
my son Franklin, as well as my daughter Lillian, sailed a tall ship, the U.S. brig Niagara, which is a replica ship that fought in the War of 1812, the Battle of Put-in Bay. So Frank has actually been up in the yard arms, 90 foot above the deck. And so Frank,
Yes.
you saw this movie. How realistic was it? with the riggings and doing this. And so you take it.
Think it. Well, I am by no means an expert or even really knowledgeable in this area. It was a great time. We did it for a few months, or I did it for a few months over the summer in Erie, Pennsylvania. Well, I will say, as to what I saw and what I remember, I thought it was excellent. They portrayed it well. They were obviously using real sailing ships.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the shots were
were neat. Yeah,
Yeah.
and the scenes, the settings were cool. They had the people climbing on ropes, and that scene where the guy fell into the water, that looked real to me. So no, it was. I thought it was done well. It captured the feel of being on a ship. You're in a tight space when you're down below, and then you come up and you're always around one another, and you can't escape each other. And then you get to the paradise, and it's like boom, the whole world is big open space. So it's an interesting juxtaposition, to be traveling so far in this big world, but to be crammed together real tightly in a little space. But I thought they did well. I thought they did a good job.
Now, you sailed on Lake Erie
I did.
and Lake Huron.
Yes, Lake Huron.
Okay. Were you ever in the doldrums? Where you had to get the rowboats out?
Doldrums? Did we ever? Yeah. Well, we had they have a motor on that boat. So we never had to get out and tow the boat along into the wind. But, there were a few times when the wind would becalm the
Now,
ship. And,
when you were at anchor, did you ever jump off the side and go swimming?
Oh, yeah. It was awesome. You'd swing a rope out there at the end of a yard and then swing across and plop right in the middle of Lake Huron. It was beautiful. Icy blue water. Not icy, cool blue water.
A little chilly, I bet.
Very pretty, no one else around. Sailing's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work, especially sailing like that.
And you've been
work.
up in the yards.
Oh yeah, a lot.
Well, yeah, what was that like?
It's exciting. I mean, it was Looking back on it now, I mean, I could never. What was that? 20 years ago, 18 years ago. I could never do that now. Just the climbing and the strain on your feet and walking out there on a rope. Because you walk on a rope like that thick, just a few inches thick, and you're pulling the thing up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Windy. Sometimes it was rocking back and forth.
Did you ever get sick?
Yeah. Oh yeah. There were a few times when I got real sick.
Not from drinking.
A few times from drinking. A few
I
times.
think you mean seasick.
Seasick. Those boats, even when they're moored and dock, they'll move very subtly, just a few inches. They'll roll just a few inches.
Yeah.
And that's enough to make a lot of people sick and make a lot of people not even able to sleep on the boat.
Well, I thought it was interesting, the scene early in the movie when they first board the Bounty and the new midshipmen, right? And they're playing with that lantern.
Yeah.
And they, it's like, they're like rocking and they see that lantern, they all go get sick.
That was a curious scene. And then Clark Gable stares him down for a moment, and then he gets sick too.
He gets a little.
That's all you needed to defeat the British Navy was a swinging lantern.
Apparently, a few little rollers.
Now, we did mention, to start off with, Bligh and the things he did. One was accusing people of stealing the cheese, which reminded me of another mutiny movie.
Oh yeah,
the Cane Mutiny.
Mutiny.
Where Humphrey Bogart
strawberries, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where Humphrey Bogart played the bad captain.
That's a great movie,
Captain
too.
Queeg.
Yeah.
Is that an Academy Award winner?
I don't
I
think
think it was nominated, but it didn't win.
But it's a very,
it's
very
really
good movie,
it's
The
really
Cane
good.
Mutiny. And it was he was more paranoid than a sadistic guy.
Yeah, he was mentally ill, and it was showing on the in battle.
It was about frozen strawberries.
It
right?
was about strawberries. Somebody stole strawberries, and he was determined to find who did it.
Yeah. So anyhow, the movie I loved it because it lets you know what a great throwback Indiana Jones movies are, because they mapped the sail.
Oh yeah, it had that.
On the globe, the line came down, and they couldn't get that one way, so they had to go back to the Horn of Africa, go around that way and stuff. I really like that. But then when they pulled into Tahiti,
Wow.
let's
What
talk
a
about
place.
What a
Yeah.
place. Exactly.
What a place after being out in the middle of the ocean for how long? Well, they say at the beginning, right? It's going to be at least 2 years, right? It's 2 years,
Yeah.
and you're just. How long did it actually take them to get there? Did they say ever?
I don't think they ever said.
The round trip was allegedly going to
Well,
be 2
2
years.
years.
So, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, so months.
Months. Oh, yeah. Months.
Months at sea. Yeah, I mean, and even to, I think, the viewer, like, you see the palm trees waving and people are coming out to greet them, and you're like, yeah, that is a paradise, whether you've been at sea or not.
Now, my notes show that this was a $2 million budget movie, which was a lot of money, and they did build a boat to be the Bounty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it's the first time in movie history that they really built a boat. You know, the Pirates of the Caribbean, they actually use boats that exist. I think my son-in-law Jake actually sailed on one.
Oh, wow.
That they actually sailed
Okay.
down the coast of the Pacific through the Panama Canal into the Caribbean to be one of the boats in the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, wow.
But anyhow, my notes show that it's so overwhelming when you see all the natives come out.
Oh, yeah.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
5,000.
Oh, yeah,
it was a
it was a ton of
crazy
people.
scene.
5,000
Yeah.
natives that they got from 6 different villages.
Where?
Wow.
Yeah,
In Tahiti? Was that filmed
Yeah.
in Tahiti?
yeah, filmed in Tahiti.
My.
And it was a 2-year venture doing
Wow.
it. Now, just stepping back a little bit, I do want to mention this. One of my favorite characters on the whole show is the doctor.
Is he the
Oh,
drunk
yeah.
guy?
The drunk.
That's the
drunk,
drunk peg leg,
the
right?
drunk leg doctor.
Yeah.
What was
if
that
you,
about?
If you listen to him, he lost his leg 3 different
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
Once John Paul Jones took it,
Right.
once the French took it, and the third and final time the Spanish took it.
Oh, yeah.
And he was just,
He was
I'm,
great.
I'm sorry he died, but he was just a wonderful,
Yeah.
wonderful
Okay.
character. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so
It was
too.
awesome.
I love how he got on the ship.
Yeah.
And they lifted him up with the supplies he
Yeah.
brought.
Yeah.
The supplies
Yeah.
were all bottle or boxes of liquor.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Barrels of brandy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what he gave.
Barrels of gin.
That's what he gave everybody was brandy, whether they were flogged or they
That's
were.
right.
Yeah.
The cure-all.
That was a cure-all. Okay, there were one of the interesting lines that I thought about Captain Bligh. One of the lines was, "A better seaman I have never seen, but as a man he is a snake." And Clark Gable does say that
Uh-huh.
right before the mutiny starts.
Yeah. Well, then that's similar to what at the end, you know, when the trial's done and he sticks his hand out
Yeah.
to shake whoever it was, the head of the tribunal or whatever,
Sam.
and he says
Sam.
something similar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your seamanship
Yeah,
can't be questioned,
yeah.
but, you know, and then he just walks past him and
What
doesn't
they
shake
do-
his hand.
What they do is incredible
I know.
on that lifeboat.
Oh yeah,
I know.
I mean, it's insane.
And that's
that,
true.
That they,
Why didn't
and this
I
is
know.
true. This is a
to
true
get all the way
story.
back.
Why didn't he go to Australia? Why did he go all the way over
He
the...
was determined to get home, I suppose.
Maybe currents.
Something.
I don't know. I wouldn't question his decision making. He was
Fair enough.
he was
Be
great
up
at
in
that.
the
He
mass.
just believed that there's one way to motivate people, and it was fear and violence.
Mhm.
And there's still plenty of men out there like that, and they're almost always
Yeah.
men.
well, and he does say that. I try to write down some lines, and he does.
Thank you.
Yeah, he was portrayed. Oh, there's only one way to
Thanks.
interpret his character. I will say though, this film did portray
good.
colonialism. It was pretty awesome how it made colonialism
Oh,
look.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that's
They're
not
laying-
not accurate. And let's also remember they're trying to get the breadfruit trees.
Oh yeah.
so that they
I
could
know.
feed the slaves in
Yeah.
the West Indies
That's
cheaper.
right.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what the mission
That's
is.
right.
So there are a lot of issues with that.
Oh,
The scene was when they were laying, like you said, he looked like George Clooney, Clark
Yeah.
Gable, when he was laying with the other fella on the beach at
Yeah.
Tahiti, and the sun is gently kissing their body.
Oh,
So
yeah.
reaches over, gets the bananas.
Banana, I know. He like hands a banana, and then the Tahitian dames come over, and everything's like
That's
perfect.
right. The lady friends.
I can see how this was best filmed. It was very entertaining because there's like
Oh, yeah.
sailing, there's
Oh yeah.
personal drama,
There's
an
even a little
exotic
romance.
land. Yeah, snuck in some
It has it
romance
all.
there.
Has it all.
And there really wasn't a lot other than Captain Bligh's violence. There wasn't because there was never like shootings.
Yeah. They
It's-
weren't like going to battle.
exactly.
You know. Yeah.
No
which
battle
was-
scene.
Yeah.
Like battling the captain.
Yeah,
battling
that
the
was
elements.
the battle.
Yeah, Bligh starts off with one of his speeches is, "I am your captain. I am your judge. I am your jury."
Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
I know. Yeah.
It's never good when someone wants to be all
All
three.
three. That's right.
Two is a lot, but
the
all
warning
three.
bells should go off, right?
And then there's always halfway through the movie there's always some foreboding.
Oh yeah.
And the line I wrote down was after Gable had when it signed the book or whatever,
Yeah.
and was forced to do it. Bligh looks at him and
What was
says,
that about?
"It's a long way from England, and what may happen before we get there may surprise you."
Yeah.
Well, it ended up surprising Bligh.
It did.
Yeah.
But it was interesting because I think it was not long after that, right? That Clark Gable and Byam, midshipman Byam, were
Byam.
standing at the, looking out, and it says to him, if something happens to me,
Yeah.
go to my parents
And
and
tell
tell them what happened. Because he knew something was coming, right?
Yeah.
That helped him make up his mind
Yeah.
that something was.
Now,
He's gonna
once
make it
the
happen.
mutiny occurred, and they put him out, like I said, I read the trilogy, but everybody at the table knows I don't know how to go on the computer. Everybody on the table knows that if it's not like in an encyclopedia that's like printed, I'm at a loss. So I wasn't able to do all this stuff. But my recollection is, when you ask about why they didn't go to Australia, the winds, because he wanted to get to South America, to a port in South America.
I see.
That would be the best way to go. And I think that's what happened. I think they got, maybe it was a Spanish port, I'm not sure, but they got to a port, I believe, in South America, and then they met up and
Yeah.
got back to England.
Yeah, the movie doesn't really show. I mean, it finally
Yeah.
shows land after 46 days or something.
Yeah, yeah.
And doesn't really tell you where.
And
Why would they? Would you keep listening to that captain or Lieutenant Bligh on the boat? I mean, he's already been mutinied against.
But these are the true believers, right? They left with him by choice in that boat.
That is
Yeah.
ridiculous. I would
So-
not get in that boat. I'd stay with the
know.
mutineers and go back to Tahiti.
I know.
And Bligh says it's the sea against us, and then he says we have beaten the sea itself. So he was, he was
Hubris.
It was
quite
pretty grand.
yeah. I mean, and that is
Yeah.
one of the monumental stories of the British Navy.
Yeah.
That how they were able to do that. Now, I think they hang a whole bunch of people
Yeah.
that got back there,
Mm.
and I think there
Yeah.
were even people that were on the boat with him.
That
I think ended up getting hung.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think.
Oh,
That's the
Sounds
worst
right.
So-
leader ever.
I know,
Sounds
so
right.
it's not. It wasn't enough that they
Mutiny.
got on the boat
Well,
and
now
cast
They
listen.
should
their
have
lot.
mutinied
Listen,
that little
listen,
boat
listen,
also.
listen,
Could have been a
listen.
smaller
Just a
one.
minute. I'm 72 years old.
So
I read the Mutiny on the Bounty trilogy when I was probably in 7th or 8th grade.
so
That was
Could
many nautical miles ago.
Mm.
So I'm sure I'm going to be fact checked on that. But even following the movie, they give Baum the reprieve, but the rest of them hang.
yeah.
And the one guy that was the press gang, he was happy that he got to see his 3-year-old son before they hang him.
That's right.
So it was still the British Navy, and they still We're going to,
I misinterpreted that. I thought no one was hung.
oh no.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
I took it as Byam gets this like
'Cause
11th hour
he's
reprieve,
He definitely gets
'cause
that
he's
from
got
the king. I
connections.
understood that.
But the others, no, they
So they had that guy go out and see his child,
they finally let him.
And
Well,
then-
remember
then
he
they-
was like
yeah, then they
begging
hung him.
for
Yeah.
report
that.
to come back and be hanged. That's ridiculous.
Well, and remember, he comes back so happy, and he's got that new scarf on that his wife made him,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh boy.
What is that?
I know, poor guy.
That's why we beat those bastards
I was
twice.
gonna say.
American
I know.
Revolution and the War of 1812.
There you go.
Anyhow, okay, so let us get back to what happened to the mutineers. Now, if Frank, did you watch the newsreel I told you to watch?
Yeah,
Okay,
that was neat. It said MGM presents an oddity.
yeah.
That's what it was called, an oddity.
An oddity.
You know, that's why I like to buy the DVDs, because you get all this extra stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There is like a 1935 newsreel
Yeah.
about life on Pitcairn Island, where, you know, they take the bounty
Yeah.
to. And it is, shall we say, a newsreel of its era.
It's an
I bet
oddity.
it is.
It's the newsreel of its era. There were, you know, it was an uninhabited island, and it was like 1,200 miles away from the nearest inhabited island.
Jeez.
And the reason why it was uninhabited is because of the reefs and how dangerous it was to get there. There
Okay.
was shipwreck after shipwreck after shipwreck. So nobody ever went there. And that's why Fletcher decided to get there, because
Yeah.
they knew if they ever got caught, they'd be hung. So this newsreel tells us that there were 9 mutineers that went there. 6, as they referred to them on the newsreel, as brown men,
Ah,
and 12 brown women.
okay.
So that's who went to Pitcairn Island. And then they talk about how there were bloody fights.
Yeah, the girl to guy ratio is all off.
all-
Yeah.
Yeah,
We need more
it
girls
does
to
not,
guys.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
does not work.
bloody
Yeah.
fights over the women.
Mm-hmm.
And in all that time, from 1798 until 1935, when they're making this, they talk about all the inbreeding. And like everybody's name was Christian this or Christian that.
Yeah.
But it's a very interesting newsreel, right, Frank? Why don't you take
Yeah.
over?
Yeah, did you guys watch it?
No, I
No.
didn't see the newsreel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
If you get an opportunity to watch it, it was interesting. I don't know what would be worse, going and getting hung or being stuck on an island like that.
Well, it's a punishment of a kind,
Yeah.
right? I
Yeah.
mean, you never go back to what you know.
And how do they survive?
Yeah.
Become a
I know.
piratillo. Sign up with the Spanish, become a
But you
piratillo.
know,
You could be a
when,
pirate.
when they
You
he
can
makes,
leave.
Yeah.
when he makes the decision though to crash the bounty
Yeah.
up against the reef and then burn it, it's like it's a very final decision.
Oh, yeah.
They're never.
They're never leaving.
His intention is never to leave. And
Right.
wow.
And you're stuck there with those people.
I mean,
Yeah.
you better.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bring more gals.
I know. Like, had they had more time before they had to up and leave, maybe
Yeah.
they would have thought about that.
They didn't seem prepared.
They
were,
had
like,
years. They
partying.
literally had years until the British could send someone to chase them.
I know.
And they
Literally
did.
years. But eventually, but they had years to plan.
I
And
still don't understand. Was that system so rigged that even as somebody's portrayed, I don't know if he was that bad, but Lieutenant Bligh to be that terrible,
he
that the-
became governor of South Wales
really,
in Australia.
which is, but you know, like the rank and file, the midshipmen or whatever, had no chance testifying against him. No one would ever believe him that
Right.
this leader who had murdered these people, did he kill someone before they even left port?
What
Like,
it,
that's
I,
how
Well,
we
the thing is,
started.
it's not necessarily against the
Right.
law as they know it.
and what I took away
And there's,
from
it's not grounds. For, it's
Yeah.
not grounds for
Homicidal
mutiny
leader.
in their.
Could kill you
If
and
in their
you remember,
law.
the very beginning of the movie has that text that scrolls,
Yeah,
and it alludes
did.
to the fact that like this is one of the instances that changed the way
Yeah.
the Navy behaved after, right, and
Yeah.
like the leadership. But also, even in that trial at the end, the people that were making the judgment on the mutineers they believed what happened.
Yeah.
Right. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They knew that Bligh was an ass.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
they knew it. They knew that he treated them terribly. They
Yep.
knew that he was a horrible guy.
Yeah.
But they also knew that there was a mutiny, and these people, like,
And you
know,
can't
those
put up with
two,
mutiny.
right?
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
two
You can't
things
do it.
could be true, and they could still find these guys guilty and hang them.
So maybe
So-
it was better to go to the island. That newsreel had some interesting points. They were still
Yeah.
using some tools from the original bounty.
Yeah.
Remember the vice?
Oh yeah. They're
They're
still using a
the
vice.
Oh wow!
150 years later.
Wow.
Still
From
using
the
the same.
bounty.
Yeah, from the
that was
bounty.
interesting. And some other elements. They took the wood to build their houses.
To build their houses.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be tough though. I mean,
And it's still a very difficult island to get to.
Yeah.
I think that the easiest way is like helicopter, because they showed wreck after wreck after wreck.
Like reefs and
Yeah,
things
oh, yeah.
that aren't gonna
It's
let
just-
you in. Wow.
There's a reason why that island was uninhabited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now it's such an epic movie
Yeah.
that it's been remade 3 times.
Yeah.
Now I have seen the second remake, and that was in 1962,
Is that the one with Brando?
and that's Marlon Brando as Fletcher Christian and Trevor Howard as Captain Bligh. And drum roll. Because every episode I got to talk about Richard Harris.
MacArthur's Park.
Richard Harris is in it.
No, he is.
Yes, he
Is he
is.
a midshipman? What is he?
I don't know, but he's the 3rd star in it. Richard Harris.
Wow.
Spring was never waiting
my Lord.
for us, girl.
Is that
Ran
the theme
one
song?
step ahead as we followed in the dance.
Well,
Richard Harris is in it, so it's worth watching. Now, I've seen that one. I can't remember it, but I do know that's when Brando fell in love with Polynesia, and he bought an island down there.
oh,
And that is, I remember reading an article in Vanity
He bought
Fair.
plenty of women.
Yeah, he brought enough women. I remember reading an article in Vanity Fair that the kids were fighting over it because they wanted to build a hotel there, and other people didn't want to build a hotel. I can't remember all the details, but
Wow.
Brando, he fell in love with that and spent a lot of time there in Tahiti based on that movie. And then it was remade the 3rd time, where I believe Mel Gibson plays Fletcher Christian, somebody with the
There's
phone.
one. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I can't get it on my flip phone, but one of you youngsters that has
It's
those
Mel
fancy,
Gibson.
Okay.
yeah, I think it was Mel Gibson.
Being a captain of an English sailing ship during the Age of Sail, that had to be so spectacular. Because the officers,
Well, you were an authority unto yourself.
they would never,
Right.
they
Yeah.
didn't have to do any manual labor. Because in the film, do you ever see them do any manual labor ever? No, they're always like steering the boats or whipping the people.
Or just yelling.
We had
Just
somebody,
yelling.
he had somebody
Yes,
doing
there's
the
a lot of
whipping for
yelling.
him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yelling at
Yeah.
people whip.
Well, see, I would
Other
like
people.
being a man of woe. You got like thousands of people. I just don't
I
want like
see that,
20
but
dudes that are
no.
trying to kill me.
1,000, that would be too big. Let's,
No, because you got you got like Marines there to help
yeah,
you.
that's
It's
true. You got
supposed
your own
Yeah,
little police
just
force.
walking around. You, come here, you.
That's true. That was interesting. He went up and
Now we'll say this though: if you go to war and you're an officer,
That's the
you
worst.
have to be on the deck and you're not allowed to duck.
yeah.
That
True.
is the regular sailors can duck. You're not allowed to duck.
This was such a preposterous system.
No.
Yeah.
Like you
I know.
could murder and torture your own troops, but if we're at war,
Well,
you
it
have
was,
to
it was
stand
how the
entire
British.
time.
It's how they defeat
No
Napoleon.
sitting. Yeah.
They win at Trafalgar. They win a great battle at sea, and that landlocks Napoleon.
Yeah.
And so he can't get to the
Yeah.
English, even though
Yeah.
he's unbeatable on land.
On land,
He
right.
can't get across the English Channel
Yeah.
because Nelson defeats him at Trafalgar and at the Battle of the Nile. And so he ends up turning and they blockade him because they have total control
Yeah.
of the seas. And so he ends up invading Russia, and then that eventually goes poorly when his supply lines get too long.
Cold.
And now, the hero of Trafalgar, he's killed at the battle.
He's killed in
Nelson.
battle. He can't duck. He's on the deck and
And
he gets shot and he dies.
and he has a famous square named after him in London. And how
Yeah.
was he brought back to London
in a
from
pickle,
Trafalgar?
in a rum barrel.
In a
yeah,
barrel of
they,
rum.
they put him in
Yeah.
it. Yes,
Yeah.
that's right, to
Pickle
preserve him.
Preserved him. They brought him
Yep.
back in a barrel of rum.
Yep.
Now, I'll tell you another interesting fact about generals. Everybody else, they just bury him at sea. General Mad Anthony Wayne, a hero
Oh.
of the Revolution,
Yeah.
and the guy who we all know led the Legion of America up this part of Ohio, up to the Battle of Fallen Timbers, which basically caused all the Indians, basically Native Americans, to have to leave Ohio. He
Northwest Ordinance.
ended up getting sick after the Treaty of Greenville, which was like a year after the Battle of Fallen Timbers, and he died. And they wanted to bury him in his home in New York. So how did they get him home?
Did they freeze him? Was he frozen in
Molasses.
black ice? Molasses.
What did they do?
They boiled his body and separated the skin from the bones, and they took the bones back and buried him.
Good grief.
Well, I'm just telling you. And that was a major thing that was brought by the American Civil War, was
Right.
embalming.
Yeah.
So that really was the creation of the embalming people in America, was all the fatalities and the people that had money that wanted their sons brought back. But anyhow, I'd rather come back in a barrel of rum than
That's
get
the
boiled.
way I
Oh,
want to
yeah.
go.
But so anyhow, who else was in that movie? Is it Mel Gibson? You looked it up?
Well, here, I can tell you.
Is this another Mutiny on the Bounty version?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there are
The
three
third.
key film versions, but there's also an early silent version.
Oh, I
from
did not know that.
1916.
I did not know that.
And then there was a movie called In the Wake of the Bounty from 1933 that launched Errol Flynn's career.
Oh.
But the three major movies are the one we
Marlon.
watched, and then Mutiny on the Bounty with Marlon Brando and Trevor Howard, and then in 1984, it's just called The Bounty, and it describes it as a darker, more revisionist take with Mel Gibson as Christian and Anthony Hopkins as Bligh,
That sounds good.
presenting Bligh as less of a monster and focusing on the cultural clash.
Oh, okay.
So there you go.
I liked how Bligh was presented. Did-
Apparently, Daniel Day-Lewis and Liam Neeson were in the 1984 version too.
Really?
No
So,
kidding.
Definitely worth watching.
Before they were well known, probably.
Yeah. Worth
Oh.
watching.
Well, you know,
Interesting.
my dear wife
I know.
would have
That,
left.
that one's for snacks.
She would have left me for Daniel Day-Lewis.
I know.
Yeah.
Her all-time, one of her all-time favorite movies,
DDL. That was.
Last of the Mohicans. Oh my God!
Well, there's a lot to like there.
If she watched Last of the Mohicans once, she watched it
Great movie.
15 times.
Great
I would come down
soundtrack.
here sometimes at night, and she'd be down
There's-
here by herself watching. And I'm like, oh God, I might as well leave now.
Now this film, there were some really good special effects in this film.
Yeah,
For
there were.
1935,
So 1930,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see the scene where they did the keel hauling and they dragged the guy around the boat? Did you notice that? It looked like a little baby you get out of a king cake, you know, with their arms
Yeah,
are
it
straight,
did.
and they were dragging the guy through,
Yeah.
and it was like through a water screen or something.
Yeah.
That was neat.
And he's dead.
Oh yeah, and they're not going to
Oh,
survive
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
This film really did. It had it all. It had the, you know,
Yeah.
it started in England. You went out to sea. You landed in Tahiti. There's that unraveling.
The Wonderful Life in Tahiti.
The Wonderful Life in Tahiti. Putting Bligh on the boat, going back, and then ending with the big burning of the ship at the end. Had a lot of good scenes in it.
Why did they kill Bligh?
That's another good question.
It is a good question. It's like,
I think they
It's
just
like the
felt it
honor
was- They
of-
just felt it was wrong.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
the honor of
They really
these
froze.
men, right, who,
Well, because some of the mutineers, let's just kill them,
right,
and Fletcher Christian says no,
right,
we're not going to kill them. Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
Hey.
and then they all get it up, putting down because of it. I mean, it's
I know.
Well, they weren't going to get away. Even if they killed them all, they weren't going to get away from it.
I mean,
I
I
it's,
mean, eventually someone's going to be like, "Where'd that ship go?" I mean, they're going to.
Yeah.
yeah, but
you
I'd
know,
rather
they're going to be
be
found out.
Yeah.
I'd rather
That's right.
kill the witness than have
Eh.
than have the witness be able to
Well, you'd have to
witness
kill.
me.
You'd have to kill all of them.
Yeah.
You have,
If I'm mutiny, I'm mutinying. I'm not.
Throw 'em over, just throw 'em over the
Eddie's
boat.
all in.
Okay. We know we're. Maybe Eddie better not ever sell the Niagara. He may
He's
take
got
it.
a good point. It seems like a very flawed system that they had. And you just throw them overboard and like,
I'm mutiny. I'm selling the pirate base in Tahiti. That's what I'm doing.
being
Okay?
a pirate. Yeah, I would have gone full pirate and sailed around for a while.
Yeah, because they had guns.
Yeah, I mean,
They
you
had
had a
guns on it.
boat. Just
Yeah,
go
the
do
Bounty
something.
had
Go
guns
sell
on
the
it.
ship and go hang out in a different country.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. Just whack it.
Just wreck it in the middle
British
of
Navy
nowhere.
will find you no matter where you go.
Yeah, but
You, I
you
don't
can find the
know.
French, you can find the Spanish, you can
Yeah,
find
you
the Dutch, you can find
go
any of the
somewhere
other
else.
colonial powers who hated the English.
there had to be another way out other than crashing on a deserted island.
Okay.
Now, one other thing before
Ooh,
we get our
dessert.
dessert, which
Oh.
looks good.
All right.
Let's see.
You know, one of the big
Looks yummy.
things was their mission was to get these breadfruits. Now,
Yeah.
my understanding is, now remember, this, you know, I'm 72 years old. I read this book a long, long time ago. When they throw all those pots of breadfruit out,
Yeah, and they're floating away.
some of them float to islands, and that's how breadfruit actually got distributed throughout the South Pacific.
Right.
That some of them actually made it where it was not a native plant.
Nuh-uh. Really?
I don't think I made that up.
Wow.
That's incredible.
There's no fact checking here, is there?
Post.
Yeah, oh,
Eventually.
sure. No,
Yeah.
they can fact. Yeah,
You can look
there's
it
a
up.
listener who could fact check me, but you know, any kind of historian or biologist could fact check that.
That's how the Galapagos tortoises got to Galapagos, right? They
No,
floated.
that's how the swimming pigs got to that swimming island.
Oh yeah.
In the
those
Bahamas?
pigs.
Yeah, the
Well,
Galapagos
people brought the
pigs.
pigs there first,
well,
and
I
then the
mean-
pigs got out.
I think the tortoises have been there.
I thought they floated there.
Well, I mean, eventually, probably, but they've been there.
Have you ever had breadfruit? It's pretty good.
I've never eaten
I
breadfruit.
don't know that I have.
What does it taste like?
It doesn't taste like an apple or anything. It's more like hearty, more pulpy, I guess.
Does it have high protein to it, or
I'm not.
why
quite
did they want to
sure.
get it to feed the slaves?
I'm sure it grew there as a big
Tropical.
thing.
Cheap.
Yeah, but
It
would've
would
had to
grow
have-
in the tropics.
But it would have had to have some kind of nutritional value to keep the slaves so they could have the
Probably
energy to
does have
work.
some protein in it. or
Uh-huh.
something. Carbs, definitely.
Carbs.
Carbs, okay.
Yeah, jackfruit. You can buy them at Meijer.
Oh, you can?
Oh, sure.
Oh man.
It's certain ones.
Okay.
Yeah. We can get some. You can try some. Maybe I'll get some when the
Yeah.
Portland cruise here.
Okay.
Thank you. Kate, what is this
Okay.
concoction?
Yeah, tell
So
us
the-
about dessert.
This dessert, we'll see. So I read about it. It's called Halpia. For those that have been to Hawaii, I have not. Apparently, it is a dessert and also sometimes a palate cleanser. So
Now Sam's been
it's,
to Hawaii.
it's coconut. It's basically like a coconut pudding that you
that's
thicken
good.
with cornstarch. And
Coconut pudding. It's good.
um,
And you got mango on top?
yeah, I just cut up some mango. I had a ripe mango and some pineapple and some coconut, little pineapple juice.
It's very tropical.
Oh, good. And then some toasted coconut as well, just to give it some contrast.
Man, this has been a tropical feast here on a cold,
Well,
cold.
yeah.
winter's
What a perfect day for a tropical feast,
It's
right?
not a late one. It's not a winter's day on a cold late fall day
Yeah, technically.
because it's not
That's true.
winter until next Sunday,
What?
That
the
is
21st.
Yeah.
I thought all December was fall.
No, we're still in
December 21st.
Yeah.
Is that the
Or 22nd's the first day of winter.
Yeah.
vernal
Well, I think
equinox?
tonight's first day of Hanukkah, right?
It is.
I think that's
And
right.
yeah, I have a present that I meant to take over to Marty and Julie and Izzy.
Oh.
I forgot until just now. Oh,
I have a
I
present to
sent
take. We can go
them
together.
their box of Hanukkah goodies
I've got
from
one for Izzy.
Zabar's in
Oh, yeah.
New York City. Yeah. Okay, now as we eat our dessert, we will sail away from the islands. Remember the doctor when he said all islands look the same?
Yeah, that was
yeah,
really
that
funny.
was
And
great.
it's like, well, I would say Tahiti looks a little bit different than England. But as we know, next week, which is the first day of winter, we have decided to take a break from the best pictures, okay? And what we're going to do, since it's going to be December 21st, we decided that we would come up with our own individual list of our top 3 Christmas movies. And we're going to talk about our own top 3 Christmas movies, about, you know, what they are, and can we come to any kind of consensus on which ones are, you know, so overwhelmingly popular that they're on everybody's top 3 list. I wanted to do 5, but I got beat down, even though the podcast is called Dinner with Dan, not Dinner by whoever has the most votes.
5 is too many.
Hilarious.
3's good. 3's
Captain
good.
Bligh over here.
Yeah.
I know.
That movie's giving me all kinds of ideas.
I
This
know.
needs to be more of a democracy
Yeah.
and less top down.
I am the host, I am your judge, and I am your jury.
Whoa. I knew
Whoa,
it. I knew
man.
it. Just
Just
a little
like
bit of
that.
authority.
Who's with me?
I'm with you.
Just like that.
It's going right to his head.
Man, I tell you, it didn't take long. 16 episodes and it's over. Whoa. You guys going to put me on a little boat?
Yeah.
Put me out in my old town and country.
You'll have to do the podcast out in the garage.
Yeah, no kidding. So anyhow, this is one of the things I want to say to our loyal listeners, and we do have many. If you want to think about it for the next intervening 4 or 5 days,
Oh, yeah.
as to your top 3, please feel free to text me your top 3, or to any of the other people here.
Yep.
Nan, Sam, Kate, Frank, Eddie, whoever, as to your top 3. And we will mention your top 3 on the air when we're doing it.
Yeah, good idea.
So anybody that wants to have an input, whether you're
That's very
Laheka,
good.
whether you're Laheka in Albany, New York, or you're Butterball down in Wichita Falls, Texas, or you're somebody out in Portland, Oregon, although they'll be here next week.
Or you're working at White Castle over on Salem
Or if
Avenue.
you're working at White Castle on Salem Avenue, and even Farmer Brown can
Farmer
put his
Brown,
best
yeah.
3 in. Although I'm sure one of his would have to do with Christmas trees. It'd probably be National Lampoon's Christmas Story, Christmas Vacation with the tree that explodes. Yeah. But anyhow, so yeah, if you want to send us your top 3, please feel free to do it. Text us, put it in the mail, however you want to do it. And with that, then, I've got, anybody else got anything else to say?
Yeah, one more thing.
Okay,
and
go
you
ahead.
just mentioned Bill Laheka.
Well, maybe I'll let you do it, maybe I won't.
Well, I'm
Go,
going
Sam.
to say
Never insult a
I'm
superior
going to say it.
officer.
You can't reach the switch.
Well, that's
So,
true. And I'm going to eat my dessert
No,
anyhow.
Bill Laheka today and his wife are driving to North Carolina, and she will be having surgery. She is getting
Oh.
a kidney
Oh, wow.
that she needs
Oh, great news.
Casey to save her life.
Great,
And I believe he's driving down today, part of the way.
great.
Right.
And I think the surgery is scheduled for Wednesday. So, Bill, we're all
All the
thinking
best.
about you and
Oh,
hope it
absolutely.
goes
Yeah.
well.
All the best, Bill.
Bill's the one who
Casey.
gave you this handy dandy little
He
sign,
did.
right?
He
Awesome
friend of the pod,
sign.
Bill Laheka. Yeah.
That's right.
And a loyal listener. Well, let's all keep
Yes.
keep her in our thoughts. Yeah, that's great. I'm glad she's getting a kidney. That's
Yeah.
super.
Yeah, see, you threatened to cut me off.
No,
Yeah.
I just use a chain.
Captain.
There's a chain of command.
You know, another thing about the way the English would do this, their outfits were ridiculous. How are they wearing those little shoes with the heels and
I
going
know.
up on the rigging and everything?
It's crazy.
And the
well, a lot of the
overcoats,
crew,
the hats.
did you notice, though, a lot of the crew were barefoot?
They were barefoot and in
Yeah.
like capris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
They
tell
had
you
much
what, though,
nicer
they
clothing.
were less ridiculous than some of their competitors. I mean, sometime look up World War I uniforms, like particularly the armies that fought really poorly. And
Those were terrible.
they had the best, most colorful uniforms.
Direct correlation.
Oh yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah. Life at sea. I could have done it. I think. Well, I don't know.
Well, yeah,
I
as
could-
a firstborn son.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Fuck,
out
that would
there
have
in
been
the
me. I would
water.
have been the one
I
at
think
sea.
I know. I think Eddie would have been the one
I would have been at law school.
trying to find his fortune at sea.
I'd get the house. I'd be at law school. Be married off to another wealthy.
House of Lords.
I would be
Yeah.
doing mutiny correctly.
I'd be murdering everyone.
Eddie he would take no prisoners.
Sail out of port. You're a half a mile out of Portsmouth and fly the Jolly Roger.
Everyone be dead except Eddie.
No.
I'm the captain now.
And one last thing I will
That's
say.
from Captain Phillips, right?
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I'm the
Yeah.
captain. now.
I'm the captain now.
There's a lot of
Ad lib line. Yeah.
words and phrases that we use today that came from
Mhm.
the nautical world.
Yeah,
Which is
I noticed that too
Yeah.
from this movie. It's interesting.
Yeah, it's a very, very good movie. It's
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I've seen it before, and I enjoyed watching. I think this is maybe the first time I've ever seen it from the very beginning and like watched it all the way through.
Do we do our final takes now? I liked it. I'd watch it again. It was entertaining.
Does it make you want to watch the other versions?
Not really.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, not really. I liked it. I thought it was entertaining.
well, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say on the other versions, I haven't seen the Mel Gibson one, but the Marlon Brando one, it's got some neat scenery on it.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Plus, Richard
Is
Harris
it in
is on
color?
it. Yeah, it's in color,
Okay.
and Richard Harris is on it.
Oh,
I
right.
mean, it's got to be good if Richard Harris is on
That
it.
one with Mel Gibson sounds
I
better. All
I
those
think it sounds
future
really
stars.
good. Anthony Hopkins and Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah.
That one kind of sounds.
Well, we know
intriguing.
Eddie's preparing his mutiny.
No,
Or his-
we're not on the boat, Dad. And
You're out working the potato field.
no, well, garlic field, Dad.
The
The
garlic
garlic field.
field.
Garlic
That's right.
field.
Yeah,
It's garlic.
Eddie's garlic field is
Garlic
growing
bread.
across the street. How many plants did you plant this year?
Well, I think me and Frank got 200-ish in.
More? Anybody?
It's
Oh.
good, but I'm full.
I'll take some more.
Okay.
That dessert, Kate, you've outdone yourself.
Well, it was the easiest
The whole
thing.
meal-
I will
the
probably
whole
make
meal,
it
Kate.
again.
It's been a very good meal.
Good.
Oh, it's been excellent.
Good.
Well, I note that there's nothing left,
Yeah.
and
I'm happy.
we've always had leftovers
Yeah.
before.
Just a few
Yeah, this has been
vegetables.
really,
This is
really
great.
good.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
And I love this dessert.
Yeah, I do too.
Man, it's
I'm
good.
actually loving it. It's very refreshing.
Yeah, it's very good.
Well, I'll make it again.
And the
because
Mai
it was
Tais were
super
good.
easy, too. Yeah,
Everything
the Mai
was
Tais
good.
were great. Good idea,
I
Sam.
rate this top 3 meals that we've had.
Whoa.
Absolutely.
I feel like they're all top 3.
These podcasts are fun. I'll definitely come over when there's a special meal associated. Like,
That's every time.
They're all special.
Well-
Almost every time we have tried to tie the food to
We
the
try to
movie.
pair something, yeah.
oh, fun. This was an
Yeah.
extra good
So
one.
what do we need to have next week? Eggnog
Yeah,
or
so
for Christmas movies?
movies, should
Cookies, Christmas cookies.
well, I hope to have a lot of
Oh,
Christmas
we
cookies
could do
baked by then,
Yeah.
so I
Ooh.
can bring cookies.
We could do food from It's a Wonderful Life, which I'm sure will rate highly in our Christmas movies.
So,
Is there any?
do I need to cook? What does she make for the honeymoon? When she's got the
There's
chickens on the spit.
there's an It's a Wonderful Life cookbook that we
Oh.
actually possess. So
Oh, nice.
There's
so maybe
lots of
something out
ideas.
of that.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
oh wait, the dictator hasn't weighed in yet.
I know. Never mind. He's giving for all our loyal listeners.
Mr.
Right.
He's giving us
That's right.
a real look.
He doesn't
right
want
now.
advice from his officers.
He's,
I beg your pardon,
he is giving a look.
Midshipman Braun. I was merely saying that's a great idea, and let's have a flaming rum punch
Oh,
I love
yes.
it.
I
I,
like it.
love it.
from It's a
Yeah,
Wonderful
Claire.
Life.
I
It's
love it.
not nearly cold enough,
Yeah.
although it is today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't. Next Sunday it's supposed to be warmer, but we'll still do it for
we can still do
Clarence.
it. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I like it.
But I can't remember any food on there, but I definitely remember that drink
Yeah.
when they're at Martinis. Or,
Oh yeah.
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 We'll have some ideas.
Flaming rum punch.
And then he says, no, it's not nearly cold enough for that. And then he says, a mulled wine,
Yeah.
heavy on something and
Yeah.
light on the whatever, my good man.
What a good man, yeah.
And then they all look at him funny.
And the other thing we could do is ice cream. When he's the ice cream guy at the at Gower's
Oh yeah,
at
the
Gower's
drugstore.
Gower's Pharmacy. Yeah,
Yeah.
she comes
Oh, when
in.
he's a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, started.
Or we
We'll
can
need a main course.
we can do a well overdone turkey like from National Lampoon.
No thanks. That's a crime.
There are a lot of food opportunities for Christmas. A lot of good
I
food
know.
associated with Christmas.
Yeah,
a lot of drinks.
yeah,
We can do the
cannot ruin
Grinch
a
Stole
turkey.
Christmas. We can do
That's
the beast,
The roast beef.
the roast beef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's think about this.
Yeah,
We've got a
no,
lot
no
of
ruining a
options.
turkey. Though.
No
That one,
ruining a turkey.
Can't get with that.
We could do Nightmare Before Christmas with worms from inside Oogie Boogie.
Oogie boogie. That's funny. Elf. Can have spaghetti with maple syrup.
Yeah, spaghetti with maple syrup. You know, back if you remember back when the guy that was the Republican National Chairman at the time said it was like putting Baileys on your Lucky Charms. Remember that? Dealing with Trump was like, yeah. And that's Colbert did it that night. He got a box
That's
of Lucky
right.
Charms, and I went and got it, tried it, and it's not bad.
I can believe
I'm
it.
sure it's good. It's
Yeah.
gross.
You know.
So anyhow, dear listeners, since I think this dessert has been spiked with a lot of rum because we're all getting giddy,
We are.
something's
It's
in this.
not.
The coconut.
but it's really good,
not.
man. It's really good.
It's really good.
So if you want to weigh in on your top three, text it to us, send us to it, call us up, let us know. We'll read it on the air. And I think everybody's had their
Bottle in the sea,
Yes.
bottle in the ocean.
yeah.
Oh yeah, send it via bottle.
Yeah, you can, oh, that's right. You can put a bottle. Yeah, that would be
Message in a
keeping with the
bottle.
nautical theme.
We're a
Might
little
take
inland.
40,
but
50 years for it to go up the Ohio, then up to Great Miami someday. So anyhow, I think everybody's had their Sam. Since I was perhaps trying to cut you off. Do you have anything
now
else you
you're
were trying to say?
Ascension in
Now
the
he's
ranks.
trying to be democratic.
It's all good.
Let's get this boat into port.
Okay.
Into fresh,
So with
safe
that, I'm
harbor.
going to
Good morning.
do my traditional farewell. Godspeed, which is good for this one. Godspeed and fair winds until we meet again.
Here, here, hey.